title block. And if we don't know how to plot to scale, no offense, but CAD can become useless. And so we use what's called layout. And layout is, another word for this is paper space. We've been working in a world called model space. We're now going to enter a world called paper space. Let's think of it this way. Model space is Narnia. Paper space is the real world, okay, of actual sizes. Inches mean inches, feet mean feet. Right now we've been in Narnia for a while.
World space is what?
Model space is like Narnia. Now, we're going to, step 1, click on the layout tab. Step 1, click on the layout tab. Step 2, click on the border. Yep, I can get you.
Where's the layout tab?
Click on the border of the viewport on your piece of paper and hit delete. That's step 2. So clear your page. Now we're on paper now. Step 3, we'll try step 3, right click on the layout tab. Step 3, right click on the layout tab and go to page setup manager. So yeah, guys, the idea is to just take good notes, and then I'll do it with you more slowly. Yeah, if you're able. Page setup manager.
What was step 2?
Delete the viewport. Okay. Delete the viewport. Step 4. Voices down at the back. Step 4. Modify your paper size. So choose modify. That's step 4. Choose modify. Step 5, choose a printer, a plotter, or drawing to PDF allows you to have all the paper sizes available. So you're plotting or drawing as a PDF. That's step 5, drawing to PDF under plotter. Step 6, choose your paper size. I'm going to choose size C, or which is 24 by 18. But you would choose whatever page size that you want it to be plotted onto. Okay? That's the one I'm choosing. The next one, 7, what to plot? Layout. Always. Never changes. Don't get creative. Ignore anything else there. Layout. Step number 8, scale 1 to 1. Never changes. Don't get creative. Don't think you know better. 1 to 1. In other words, plot the scale as it shows on the paper. We're going to set the scale up in a different spot. 1 to 1. Has to be there. And okay. And there's our paper size and close. Step number 9, under the View menu, choose Viewports. Choose one viewport. I'll explain what that is in a minute. Drag a viewport, which is like a window, on your screen. And I have just created a hole, a cutout, a window into my model space, my drawing. So, when I double click inside that window, I'm in Narnia. When I double click outside of that window, I'm back in the real world or paper space. I'm not pasting my drawing onto a page. It's like I'm cutting a hole and looking through to see my drawing. That's what it's like. And it's important to understand it that way. There's the two worlds, okay? So I'm going to double click in here to get into that world, turn off my grid, pan my drawing, maybe zoom my drawing, maybe do whatever to my drawing. But when I get out, I double click out here. Now when I zoom and pan and do whatever, it's happening only to the paper. Do you see the two worlds? And then there's the wardrobe. That is the land between the two worlds, and it is the only place to set your scale for that drawing. Did we get that? The only place is to be right in that middle world. There's other things I could that relate to religion that I could call that, I don't know. Give yourself this idea that that's a place to set the scale. When I click on that, a scale appears at the bottom right-hand side. It doesn't show up unless I've clicked there. And from that, I'm going to choose the scale of my drawing. And I'm going to say, okay, well, I think a 1/2 inch. See how it got bigger? Let's see what it looks like at a 1/4 inch. It zooms itself to scale. And that's why it's important that we had 1:1 before. And so we basically try to find the scale that fits our page best. 1/2 inch. Awesome. So then I double click out here, and now I have a drawing on 18 by 24 to a 1/2 inch scale, ready to draw a title block right on top of it and put the scale. How would I draw a title block right on top of it? In paper space, rectangles, lines, offset, and text.
Instead of drafting,
You just do this. And that's layout. Yes, question?
When you just scale, like, it makes it so big that it's not even in my
Then you should make it smaller. Then you just have to decide, right? Like if a 1/2 inch doesn't work for you, make it smaller. You make it the size that you want, and then you basically go inside your window and you pan it.